Welcome back to Storytime. There's no place like space. A little bit of space book with a Dr. Seuss flair. I'm the Cat in the Hat, and we're off to have fun. We'll visit the planets, the stars, and the sun. There's no place like space. I'll prove it to you. Your mother will not mind if I do. Jump in. Here we go. We will fly up so high. We can dance on the moon and play games in the sky. We will swing past the stars, and in case you have missed them, you'll soon see. The planets in our solar system. There are 8 of these planets that circle the sun, and soon you'll be able to name every one. Mercury's close to the sun's burning light. It is hot in the daytime, but freezing at night. On Venus, the weather is always the same, hot, dry, and windy with no chance of rain. Today's weather on Venus, really hot, nearly 900 degrees Fahrenheit, windy and dry. Can you guess the next planet? Well, here is a clue. It is my home, and the home of thing 1 and thing 2. You have been living on it each day since your birth. It is third from the sun. It is our planet. Earth. It spins all the time, round and round like a top. It turns once every day, and it never will stop. The question had thing 1 and thing 2 in a tizzy. If the Earth's always spinning, why don't we feel dizzy? We don't feel the Earth as it spins on its way because we're spinning right with it, right now, every day. Next, here is Mars. It's the color of rust. We sneeze here because it is covered with dust. Travel to Jupiter and you will find it is bigger than all of the other planets combined. Saturn has rings. It's so light. Who would think? It could float in an ocean and not even sink. A planet can have satellites that surround it. Uranus has lots of these objects around it. There are colors in space. I will show some to you. Neptune, planet 8, is a beautiful blue. Now we've seen all the planets. Now here is the trick. To remember their names and remember them quick. Mallory, Valerie, Emily, Mickles just saved up 999 nickels. The first letter of each of these words is the same as the first letter in each of the planets you name. Mars, Venus, Earth, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Now here is a game you could play in the skies. Connect all the stars you could see with your eyes. It's a star dot to dot. Use your imaginations, and you'll see big pictures we call constellations. A dog, the great bear, Leo the lion, Taurus the bull, and a hunter, Orion. A star in the sky may look small, like a dot, but it's really a big glowing ball and it's hot. And there's one star by far that's our favorite one. We can't live without it. The star is called the sun. From the Earth it looks big. There's one reason why. It's the closest to Earth of all the stars in the sky. But be careful, never look right at the sun. Your eyes would get hurt and that would not be fun. How big is the sun? We just heard right this minute that 1,000,000 of our Earths could fit right in it. Oh, look at the time. We must go very soon. But first we must take a quick look at the moon. The moon does not shine in the sky in the night, but like a big mirror, it reflects the sun's light. Astronauts flew to the moon to explore a place no one had ever been to before. They walked on the moon and then drove all over in a special moon car called a lunar rover. An astronomer studies what's up in the sky. Thing 2 wants to be one. In fact, so do I. The universe is a mysterious place. We're only just learning what happens in space. So I brought you a present to look in the sky. Just put this telescope up to your eye. Oh dear, I must go, fly back to the stars, and take thing one and thing two out to dinner on Mars. But there's lots to discover, and it might be you who looks up into the sky and finds something that's new. This is a neat book because it has a Dr. Seuss, but it also has a glossary and a place for bibliography or further reading if you wanted to read more books about what they discuss, and an index. So this is a neat story. It combines nonfiction facts with a fictional character that we all really enjoy. The Cat in the Hat is a mischievous guy, but we all like to see him, and he sure tells us why. See you soon.